morning, guys. Tracy here, Kansas Garden Guys, Summer Pick Farms. How are you guys doing today? Well, today's another beautiful day here. Well, it looks like another beautiful day here in Kansas, at least for the next 2 or 3 hours. We're supposed to have severe weather coming on about lunchtime, and today is Friday, of course, so which means tomorrow is our local market. So I need to get stuff picking this morning. Got my coffee going. And we're just going to take a little walk through, and I'll show you guys what's going on the farm, and then I got to get to work. Real hit of this place is this high tunnel. These tomatoes have been doing phenomenal. Last time we were in here, as you can see, still got some bok choy. I'm going to end up just cutting this. It's too big now. I'm going to end up cutting this and just taking it and throwing it in the compost pile. Past that. Okay, so we've got our lacinato kale. We've been actually pulling for the last 3 weeks off of this into our market, and it's been going okay. We've sold some, we haven't sold some. Looks like we got some bug damage. Of course, you know, I don't spray anything for some of these, so we do have some bug damage, so I'll probably end up just pulling these also. It's getting a little late in the season for these anyway. But the lettuce looks good. As you can see, this is Haas Tools lettuce. This is that red Cherokee. Looks really good. This isn't ready to cut yet, of course. There's a couple, I think 6 heads over there, and I've got some of this interplanted in between here that will be ready to cut. You can see some of those. But look at these tomatoes. These are the roadsters here. As you guys can see, they look great. I got to get in here and do some more pollinating. As you know, tomatoes are basically self-pollinators. They do have male and female reproductive systems, so you can pollinate them yourself. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you aren't, it's just Kansas Garden Guy on Instagram. I put little shorts on there. The little short I had on there was actually germinating tomato plants with an electric toothbrush, the back of an electric toothbrush. That's what I do. Look at that. Those things are, and those are the roadster tomatoes. They're actually a field tomato that I grew in here to try. And then these, of course, are Grand Marshalls. I don't know. I didn't put a stick in here. It's hard to... But look at these guys. Let's see if I can get... Look at that. That thing's the size of my whole hand on a pound tomato. This is amazing. I've got my little hooks in there holding those in because those things weigh so much. These things, these Grand Marshalls and these BHN 589s over there are bringing it. I love these guys. Look at the tomatoes on these plants. There are literally tons of tomatoes on there. I've got clusters everywhere. So I am very, very excited. Me and my wife both are very excited on the tomatoes that we're going to be getting. Look at this cluster here. Those things look awesome. I mean, you guys can see down through there. And this is all self-pollinating. Like I said, all I do is take the back of a electric toothbrush, and I go through once a week when I notice new buds, and I just start, you know, hitting them with the back of the electric toothbrush, and that helps them germinate. You can see some of these smaller plants are coming along now. Those down there you can see are bigger because they were the first succession, and then I planted some that I had that was 2 or 3 weeks apart from that I had pushed down here smaller. And you guys know all that. If you guys watch my videos, you already know all this. But these BHN 589s are crazy. Look at that. That cluster there. Look at that cluster there. Look at those. I mean, every single one of them, you can see down in there, got clusters of tomatoes hanging off these guys. Let's look down in here. Look at this. Just tons of tomatoes. So, I'm pretty stoked about the tomatoes, but to keep this thing from being like an hour long, just walking through this high tunnel looking at tomatoes, oh my God, look at these. Could walk through tomatoes looking at tomatoes for days. Let's get out, show you guys what we've been doing in the last couple weeks. I know it's kind of one of those things where I should be putting out 2 videos a week to keep the YouTube algorithm gods happy and start promoting my channel to other people, but to be honest, I just don't have the time. I'm lucky if I get 1 a week. We got a lot of stuff going on here, and we had all that rain. Everything dried up. Now we don't have any rain. We haven't had rain for almost 2 weeks now. So I've been watering 2-3 times a day when I can, and trying to get stuff in the ground also because of the ground that was so wet. So we still got this lettuce starts here. I think I've got 350 lettuce starts here I need to get into this bed, which I have not had time to because we had to get tomatoes in. I got some extra zucchini, or extra, these are cucumbers. Yeah, extra diamine cucumber starts, which will probably go to waste. And I've got some more somewhere else over there. But as you can see, the onions are looking pretty decent. They kind of like that rain. I've just been leaving them. Like I said, guys, if you guys remember, this is the first time I started onions from seed in a seed tray in December. And so we'll try to see what was going, what we could get going on, because we have a hard time getting onions here that are worth a hoot. Besides those little bulb onions. Oh, look at the little ants. You guys see those? Got ants popping up everywhere now because of the weather. But those are looking good. As you can see, I got my sprinkler systems put in out here now. I did that this week. The Cherokee red lettuce looks really good. I took the cover off of them. This is the one where the neighbor's dog or the neighbor's cat or something went in here and got all high karate in here and tore everything up. I still got some more down there to cover that lettuce. I was just trying to see if there was any insects. I haven't seen any insect pressure out here at all. Like I said, I saw some in there on the kale, bok choy. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out. I haven't seen anything on the tomatoes yet, and you probably won't. If you notice, I've got both sides of the high tunnel done now. And what I've got is I keep this door closed during the day. And as you guys can see, I have my deer netting on here now, and then my sides just roll down. I haven't finished this. I need my wife to help me, but we've been busy planting tomatoes and cucumbers every night, so we haven't had a chance to do this. I've got this stuff bought to put my roll-up side, but let's just walk down here and take a look. I'll walk down this side. We've been taking, I don't know, 6-10 bags of it, and then still taking to Tehama. But Tehama looks really good out here, out in the bed. It's not covered up. As you can see, this stuff here is looking really good. Probably about another week on this, and this stuff will be ready to harvest. We've got all these are all sweet peppers. Both rows here, I think there's 65 or 70 sweet peppers in here, from shishitos to F1 hybrids to banana bell peppers to cubanelles and all that kind of jazz. You guys know that. You guys watch the channel. You know what's up. But like I said, I did have my sprinkler system set up in here, so that does help. And then, of course, we got the herbs put in here. We got some red Reuben basil. Got some regular Genovese basil, which is our favorite. And then we've got some pineapple sage. We got some rosemary, some chocolate sage, or chocolate mint, some lemon balm, and a couple things of just regular sage in here. But yeah, that's what's going down out here in these in the market beds up here. So let's go take a run up there and see what's going on. Okay, we are back in the top part of the garden. I am going to show you guys what's up with these squash, zucchini, cucumbers, tomatoes, and green beans. So let me get this camera turned around. Let me quit yapping. Show you guys what's up. Okay, so you guys can see, here's our squash bed here, which are pretty cool. We got some small fruit coming on over here. So squash is looking really good. Got the cucumber beds you guys saw last time that I had the netting up for the cucumbers. I've actually got the cucumbers in now. I think there's, I don't know, 50 or 60 cucumbers in here. You guys can see they are starting to find their trellis. They're starting to climb. Got the little curlicues going on. So these guys, you can see down there, some of those guys are already starting to climb up. So it's going to be pretty awesome. We're going to have some good cucumbers this year. I like the way I did this year compared to last year. It's a little neater. Hopefully I can keep this weeded out as much as possible. This is what happens when you use those black tarps for months over the winter time and during the summer to kill out the weeds. You can actually come in here. I think I've only pulled probably half a dozen weeds out of here in the last 2 weeks. And most of those were just some junk weeds. I guess all weeds are considered junk, but junk weeds. So I'm going to come through here with a single tine cultivator or a shovel hoe, and clean this up. Same way with this. This is a little different story here. We got some rain, so these weeds started growing on top here. But this is our zucchini patch here. So you guys can see those in there. Every single one of them on this front row has got some zucchinas on it. You guys can see in there. Got some beautiful flowers. So I love zucchini and squash flowers. They are amazing. So it's time now to keep an eye on these boogers, because you know how zucchini are. It won't take an afternoon and these guys will be way too big. This is almost picking size for market. A lot of people like to pick zucchini and squash on the small side. Like our grocery stores have them about hand length, and I understand they're young and tender, but man, I like them to get a little bit of growth on them. You know, when I'm cooking a squash, I want a squash that's a foot long, you know, about the size around as my wrist or something. I don't want that little dinky squash. I don't want to have to buy 10 of them. I know they may be tender. Yeah, I don't care. For my personal preference, I like them with a little bit of size to them, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. Why don't you guys put down in the comments how you like your squash and zucchini? Do you like those little dinky ones they always put in the grocery store, or do you like to see some that are a little bit on the big side? Whatever it is, put it down in the comments. I'd be interested to know what people think. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe I should be bringing these little dinky binkies to market. They seem to do all right for us on how I'm sending them, but hell, maybe that'll help me out. But anyway, let's get to these tomatoes. You guys can see we've got all of the tomatoes put in up here that we were going to put in this year. So I think we got $1.65 in the high tunnel, or $1.55 in the high tunnel, and we have 200 here. So that we've got the black pearls in through here. Oh, there's black pearls. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm a little OCD, so all my tomatoes are not in alphabetical order. I could have done alphabetical order, but I chose not to. I went by color and size. So all the midnight pearls and stuff that are black pearls and midnight pearls that are darker in color are here. The next rows are chocolate, and then we hit the sun golds, and then we hit the red cherries, and then we go to full size. So we've got these in. I've got these guys on drip. Ah, my shadows, it's like 8:30 in the morning, so the sun's behind me. I keep forgetting. Got everything on drip, so we should be good to go. I did not feed these guys yet, but I have watered them every day, twice a day with the drip system. I love this drip system, especially when it's been 95 degrees with heat index over 100. It's been like, I think it was $1.05 yesterday with no wind, as you can see. When I look at my trees, we have like no wind, so it's like hot as Hades out here right now. Even at 8 something in the morning, I'm sweating. So I'm gonna feed these guys next week, I think, and start juicing them up. But we got these little guys in. These are all super beefsteaks here. I think we've got 1, 2, 3. That's 90. I think we've got 30 in each one of these rows. So there's 90 beefsteaks in here, and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, huh? I know it sounds crazier. You look at it, you're like, man, that's not that much, but it's gonna be that way when they start coming in. We got a row of cucamelons. I think there's 30 cucamelons we put in here, and then of course I've got some Max Pack pickles. Gots to do the pickles. We sell a ton of pickles up here. There's a lot of people that make refrigerator pickles, which we make some awesome refrigerator pickles, I must say so myself. And a lot of people make your regular standard pickles. Max Packs is first year we're growing Max Pack. Usually we grow National Ink Pickling. Max Pack came highly recommended by Haas Tools this year, so we went ahead and picked up a pack of those. So we've got a row of Max Pack in, so it's going to be pretty awesome. Green beans look amazing. Like I said, we had some holes in here, so we went through. Me and the wife went through. Actually, she did. Went through there and shoved some more seeds in those missing holes. Got beans on them. I need to get through here and weed. Don't judge me by my weedy garden. These things are so pretty. Let me find some that's loaded up. There's a couple of them in here that are loaded up with beans. This girl right here is probably loaded up. What you got, girlfriend? Oh, look at those beans. They're about 2-3 inches long, so it won't be long. It won't be another week or 2 weeks. We'll be maybe pulling a little bit of beans out of here. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to cut it short. I've got to finish up my coffee. I've got to get my butt in gear because tomorrow's market. We got storms coming here in the next 2 hours. It's supposed to be some severe weather with hail possible. God, I don't want any hail. But, you know, I can't control the weather. Can't control Mother Nature. Just try to adapt to her. But anyway, cut the video short here. I've got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of harvesting to do before this storm hits this morning. If you guys like this content, why don't you guys think about subscribing to our channel? This is kind of stuff we do here, just kind of hanging out, having fun. And if you're already a subscriber, thanks so much. We appreciate you guys subscribing to our channel. We love you guys. Thank you for following us on our journey. But anyway, guys, this is where I'm going to leave this channel. Oh, no, we do want to talk about something else. If you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook or anything like that, you guys already do know that I do have a couple hobbies. One hobby is growing food. It was a hobby, now it's kind of a business now, but it's still a hobby. My second hobby is riding my Harley. So I've got an idea that I want to kick past you guys, and you guys tell me if you want to see stuff like this, if you don't want to see stuff like that, so I know what's up. So I'm not just out there just making stuff you guys don't want to watch. I've got an idea of doing a motorcycle vlog / market garden vlog. So hear me out here. You guys let me know. I ran this spiel past my wife, and she just kind of gave me the stink eye thing, and that's about all she really said. So I just want to run it past you guys, see what you think. I'm thinking about doing some motorcycle vlogging. I've been reached out to a couple of action camera companies to see if they'd be interested in sponsoring us or helping us along to get some cameras, maybe some gas money. I was thinking about riding my motorcycle to different market gardens within our area. And when I mean within our area, I mean within a 500 to 700 mile area of Kansas. So I'm talking Nebraska, Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, maybe Colorado, stuff, maybe Iowa, stuff like that, and maybe a little further, just depends if I can get this thing kicked off the road. But it's all going to depend on timing here in the garden. I'd like to do at least one a month somewhere out of state with people I don't know. Maybe I know you through Instagram or know you through Facebook, but I haven't physically ever met you. I have a lot, it's weird now, I have a lot of friends like that, and I think a lot of you probably do have friends that you've never met before that, I mean, you could tell everything about them, but you've never met them. Let me know what you guys think, if you guys would be interested in watching that type of content here. I'm just trying to build our channel up. We seem to be stuck at about 750 subscribers. I'm trying to get well over that 1,000 goal. I'm not trying to make money on YouTube. I'm not trying to be that 500,000 subscriber person and throwing stuff all over the place. I've had a lot of people kicking around wanting to know if we were going to do a Patreon account or wanting to know if we were going to do like a GoFundMe thing for it. I hate asking people for money, so I don't want to put it where content's being paid for. So I still have a couple I want to reach out to see if they'd be interested in helping us along on gas and hotels maybe. But if you know a farm, or if you guys are a farm, hink, hink, wink, wink, that are interested in meeting us, or meeting me, I guess, and having me hang out for a day or two and doing some filming and meeting you guys and doing all that cool stuff, hit me up. Give me a private message on Facebook, or my Facebook account's just Tracy Lutz, or of course Summer Pick Farms, you know that too. Or you can leave a comment down below, and then I'll talk to you and I'll find you. Or you can find me on Instagram. It's Kansas Garden Guy. You guys know where to go. But anyway, guys, I got a lot of stuff to do. Think about that. Leave the comments down below. Let me know if you'd be interested in anything we talked about today at all. It doesn't really matter. You know, my videos are not that highly planned out video. It's just whatever happens, happens. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave you at that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.